And a very good afternoon to everyone, and welcome inside the Shenanigans Golf Society and the Shenanigans Live channel. I am Coaster Royalty. Today, we are going to try something a little different. Have you ever tried to play a round without a driver? That is coming up in this second round here today. We're going to start off with course rangering, however. We're going to be playing Dragon's Pass, so get yourself a Oreo cookie and a big old glass of milk, and join in the fun as we present to you Shenanigans Live. And once again, welcome back inside the Shenanigans studio. I am Coaster Royalty. So glad you could join us here on the Twitch channel this afternoon. I took the weekend off from the golf and just didn't want to stream anything. I played some golf and played some rounds with some friends and things of that nature, but I just didn't feel like streaming this weekend. So I took the weekend off. No problem with that. But I am back here on this beautiful July Monday afternoon as we hit right to the middle of summer as we head towards fall. And I'm going to get right back into the golf here. We're going to have 3 streams today. We're going to have one stream right now where we're going to be playing 2 courses. We're going to play Dragon's Pass. We're going to do some course rangering for that. It needs to be course rangered on pin number 4, so that's what we're doing here right off the bat. And then we're going to do a viewer challenge. I had a couple people who asked me to play a course without using my driver, so that's what we're going to do on the second half of today's show. And we're going to be playing a beautiful course done by Cathalos. We're going to be playing Celtic Manor Resort as we try and complete that challenge. So once again, I appreciate everyone joining us here this afternoon. If you have anything you want to talk about, including the Open Championship that just concluded yesterday, or anything about the Golf Club 2019, I will definitely get that done. Griff says, I need pin 4 on Rasputin Ranger. All right, I will do that, Griff. Do you need that done on the PS4? Do you need it done on the PC? Which would you rather have? Because I will definitely do that. I have plenty of time to get that done, so I'll do that for you this afternoon. Be happy to do that for you. Welcome into the stream. I appreciate your support as always. PS4. All right, I will definitely do that. All right, guys, we're ready to go out on the first tee, so let's head on over to the gameplay here, and let's see what this course brings us this afternoon. The winds are going to be pretty high, but they're wanting us to play this off the gold tees because this is for the CCM. So you'll notice that I'm way up here. I'm not playing the back tees. The back tees are like 7,545 yards, which is way too much for the CCM. So we'll see how we get on here. Haven't played golf in a while, so we'll see how I'm swinging. Darren, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Oh, you're in Coventry, so so you've already done your traveling then, yes? Oh, there's a pool. That might be in the water. Oh, that wind really helped me out there. Probably still going to land just shy of that rough there on the left, so we'll take that. Give me just a second here, guys. I need to turn up my game volume just a little bit because I'm having a hard time hearing it. Maybe it's because it's in my, is it in my ear that it's, oh, that's what it was. My earphones were down. I'll say I don't hear, I like to have the ambiance in the background noise, so didn't want to scream you guys out or anything. All right, let's see how we get on here. 3-6 playing 66 yards, so the gap wedge is the perfect distance. We'll just knock it back one click here, and this should stop nice and tight. Saying that I hit the ball straight, which nowadays isn't happening a lot. But we will take that shot, so that'll get us a nice shot there and get us ready
nice little 2-foot putt
for the birdie of the day. And there we go.
Nice.
It's time for birdie time. Birdie time, birdie time, birdie time. Right off the bat, guys. So we've done extremely well there. Why am I getting back?
Nice solid birdie on that last
feedback
hole.
in my ear.
Got another birdie in the works here.
Microphone's too high. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right, guys. 279 yard par 4. we've been playing in so much wind lately, guys, that I'm starting to get used to it. It's just kind of what, you know, you expect it nowadays, right? I mean, I don't know. So what did everybody think about the ending to the Open Championship yesterday? Everybody expecting Tiger Woods to do something special. He didn't. He kind of faltered down the end. Really surprised that Jordan Spieth had such a terrible round 4. But congratulations to Francesco Molinari, the first Italian to ever win a major championship. So that's a big feat for he and his country. And man, has he been on fire lately. He's had a bunch of runners-up and top 3s. He's won a couple times now. Man, he is on fire. There's nobody on the tour right now hotter than Francesco. So congratulations to him. All right, 36912. We're playing 117. That wind, though. Perfect strike. Is the wind going to do its job?
Looking good.
It is. This should be nice and tight. All right, we'll take that. So a couple good, decent shots here to start off with. The fairways look good. The greens look good. No problems. Here's a nice little sloping right to lefter. Greens are 175. Once again, guys, we are rangering, so I just need to make sure that I look at as many angles and things as I can. Doesn't look like there's any problem with this one, even though it's heavily sloped. So we'll be moving on right after this hole. All right, put that in there for the bird, and you know what that means? We are on the birdie train. Well, Griff, I appreciate that. I've had a lot of people tell me that, and I really appreciate that. I watch your all's After Dark stuff all the time, and to be quite honest with you, it's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to start streaming, especially the golf game. I just know that you guys did such a great job with that show, and I noticed that not a lot of people stream. I know a lot of people play this game, but there's not a lot of people who stream and actually talk. You know what I mean? Like, they'll stream their rounds, but they don't talk and they don't, you know, interact with their fans and things of that nature. And so it's not something like I want to do like as a pro or a pro gamer or anything like that. Thanks, Jack. That's my fault. I got to talking and forgot to take it off. It's my fault on that one. But yeah, Griff, I'll absolutely do that. I'd appreciate that. That would be so awesome. All right, guys. Perfect.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
Good afternoon, Matt. Yeah, it was really fun watching the Open Championship yesterday. The ending to that was a lot of fun.
Okay,
I'm still really looking forward to the Golf Club 2019, even though a lot of people think I'm not. I'm still a little bit worried about the gameplay. I just don't know how much effort they've put into changing, or not changing, but fixing some of the issues as I watch those videos. But man, as I watch the 4K video, man, it just makes me more and more excited to play the new game. So I cannot wait till that comes out. All right, so let's see. What we got here? 7, 9. Really going to have to hit this because of that wind. I knew I hit perfect slow. My finger slipped off the stupid controller.
Good.
That's all right. Just doing. Make sure, guys. I will be playing a little bit slower as I'm doing the course rangering. I'm just making sure that everything looks good on the greens and things of that nature. So, you have to bear with me on that. All right. So it's downhill 18. So let's make sure that we don't have any issues here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. There'll be a big right to left swinger down the hill. I didn't hit it hard enough. Well, I did hit it hard enough. I didn't play it. I didn't hit it hard enough, did I? Yep. Oh well,
man, that was great. That was a great
really
putt.
tough putt.
Just didn't drop at the
What
end.
happens when you hit a slow off the tee.
Okay, let's see how these numbers add up
So
now.
through the first 3 holes, not playing too bad.
And
That'd
that'll
be a
keep
tough
you
hole there
at
from the
2
back
under for the
tees.
round.
Woo! All right.
Okay, this is the
Hole
fourth
4
hole.
is a par 3. Matt says tired of looking at Pebble Beach. Have you played any of your rounds yet, Matt? I heard Rich played an unbelievable first round yesterday. All right, 210, 369. So, I think the 192 club will be the perfect club here. Just got to make sure it gets there. Actually, well, yeah, it'll be fine. It's a good strike. Get over there.
Heading for the green
Over there and get
here.
up. Get up. Nope. Everyone knows that's my big gap, and holes like this always really, really destroy me because I don't carry anything between a 5 iron and a 4 hybrid, so I got a big gap there. All right. Doesn't look like there should be any issues here. Nope. It's really slopey, but I really like the course so far. All right. So play it to about right there. Oh man, I should have played it way farther out. That was really bad. Wow, look at that thing run. Woo!
9-footer here. Let's see what we can do.
Jeez, Matt, you played them all? You busy this week or what? Well, this could be a bogey. Could be a bogey, guys. Oh, just
putt, and that is
put it in the side door on the right. Good
Okay,
afternoon,
so
David.
that's gonna
Welcome
keep
in,
you
buddy.
at
Thanks for
2
your
under for
continued
the
support
round.
as always. Hope you're doing well across the pond.
Okay.
All right,
it's
guys,
time
hole
to send
5,
this ball on its
369-yard
way.
par 4. Stroke index of 9. Got the wind at our back, so we'll hit a nice big drive right down the middle, hopefully. See if we can't get close. Again, I am playing the gold tees for anyone who's wondering, because I am course rangering. Oh, there's a pull hook. Pull hook.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
But as long as it's going to go down that stupid slope, isn't it? Ugh. Going to leave a nasty side hill. Get in the rough. All right.
Well, I can't get them all right. I am,
Yep.
after all, only human.
That's what happens when you pull it, Dwayne. All right, 89 to 90. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and hit this. Should be a get up. Oh man, now this should roll because it was in the rough. Yep, just what I was looking for right there. We'll take that.
Great shot out of that mess. That was well done. All right, this next one's for birdie.
There we go. Birdie time. Birdie time. Birdie time. Birdie time.
3 under for the round.
Oh, going back to your No Man's Sky, huh? Yeah, Matt, I'm starting a new game tonight as well. So
Okay, hole
do
number
something a little different
6.
than just streaming golf. I'm going to try and stream from my PC for the first time. So I'm going to be doing that this evening with the new game that I got. So really looking forward to that. Hoping everybody can join me for that evening stream. We'll be back at 3 p.m. Standard Time for some more Survivor courses. I think I still have a couple of them to play, so we'll be doing that at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Hope everyone can stick around for that. 10, 15, 174. But that wind. How, 64. So it's playing 164. Let's knock this back. Just, ooh, that's too much probably. Let's get right there. It's a good strike.
Beauty.
We will take that. I'm not going to divulge what I'm playing yet. It's probably something that most people would
This one's
think
for
is really
birdie.
boring. So I'm just going to kind of have a surprise and see what people think. Oh, Jackson Daxter. Yeah, I remember those games. I just wanted something else maybe to stream. I've been looking to see kind of what people like to watch and stuff online and what there's not a lot of people playing. So I want to try something out and just see what I can get. Everyone knows that I love simulation games, so I will say it's a simulator game, obviously, because I put that in the ticker. But that's my favorite genre of game. That's why I love this game. I love what really upsets me is I can't play game like the flight simulators nowadays because there isn't one. There's none that are online. You can play the old ones like FSX and things like that, but I love that as well. Yeah, farming sim. I thought about that. I have played Euro Trucker, the Euro Truck or whatever it's called, the Rage. I have done that. I it's I love simulation, but that one's just a little bit too not that I won't say boring, but just it's time consuming. Um, but everybody said that I need to try out the Crew 2. That's a game that's out there. I was thinking about looking at maybe buying that one, but we'll see. Forklift Simulator. I've seen that, Matt. I've seen that. Have you played that? Oh, it didn't move that much.
Oh, that was almost in.
Oh well. Thought it did. Gary, how you doing, buddy? You got the farming game. Is it any
3 feet
good?
to the hole here. Nicely done for the par. And that'll keep you at 3
Well, Jack, I
under
think
for
you
the
probably
round.
already know. I think I was talking about it.
Okay, here we go.
Fast perfect.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, I don't know. Farming to, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big farming guy. So I don't know how much entertainment I would get out of it. ETS2. I'm not sure what that is, David. What does that comprise of? I'm a gamer, but I'm not like hardcore, so. Oh, this is never going to get there. Never going to get there with that wind. I don't want to be left like a 35-foot putt. Let's hit this down there. This is going to be held up in the wind. Oh, Euro Truck Sim. Gotcha, David. Yeah, I should have put two and two together there. 3, 6. Hey, David, I noticed you've been playing cricket. I actually don't mind watching cricket. I actually understand it. But how old is that game, David? And is it like worth a play? Perfect fast. What? Get out of here. Perfect fast. You know what that deserves, guys?
Oh, come on!
Bang.
Yes.
Birdie time.
Sitting at
Pablo, how you
4
doing, buddy?
under for the
Welcome in.
round.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the support as always.
8th hole coming up here. Let's take your best shot.
All right, guys, this one looks good so far. No problems here from the gold tees. I'm playing pin set number 4. Playing Dragon's Pass for a little course ranging here for the TGC Tours. I was told, or I think we did
Looking
say
good.
or find out that the TGC Tours, once the new game does come out, and they said it will be out in August, they said that they will be taking some time to transition over to the new game, and they said that the new season will start in October, I
I'd say it's
believe. So
about
for those people who
120
might not have
yards or
heard,
so to the pin
that
from
the
here.
TGC 2019 game is going to be coming out in August, and that TGC Tours has said that it will probably bring the new season in October. Tentatively, of course, but that's what we've been hearing so far. It's hot. It's supposed to be 85 here today, which isn't nearly as bad as it has been. Let's put it that way. 120 with that wind. We'll hit the 115 club. Should be the perfect club. It's a good strike.
Heading for the green here.
Should hit. Oh man, that hit like a rock. Wow. Okay. Woo,
All right, you are on the
97
green.
in
You
Spain.
putt
Woo.
and for the bird.
Wow, Pablo, that is yikes.
Awesome.
Birdie train.
Sitting at 5 under for the round.
Who ran off the plate? That's Matt, Gary. Matt plays No Man's Sky. He loves that game.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
Oh, that's right, because you guys use Celsius, right? What is it in Celsius, Pablo? Because, yeah, 97, that's pretty hot. Oh, I agree, Matt. I don't think I'd want to do that. That's a good point, because I don't want to play both these games if my swing be all screwed up. I didn't even think about that, because the season here is going to keep going, isn't it? But most of us are going to want to get on the game and play it, and then, yeah, going back and forth. Oh, 36. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty warm. Obviously, Pablo, you can understand English. Do you speak both English
Looking
and Spanish?
At a 210 or so yard shot here.
All right, 210. With that wind, I'm going to have to hit it and hope that it gets there. Oh, yeah, I get the 221 club, though, don't I? We'll hit that instead. Here we go.
Beauty.
Get over there. Not a bad shot. Pulled it a little bit. Taking a break from the
On the green,
until they transition to the
All
new
right,
game once it
13-footer
is
here.
out. You mean you're going to take a break now, Jack? Is that what you're saying? How are you going to do that when I thought you were playing in this tournament that's coming up, or the Ryder Cup, or whatever it's called? Oh, from TGC Tours. I got you. Okay. How much is this going to move? I don't know why I'm taking so long for these putts. It's not like I'm playing a tournament round. I didn't play it out far enough. Shocker, I missed a left or right putt, guys.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
That's your mother language? Gotcha. Okay. All right, put that
Great
in there.
putt in there for par. Okay, so that'll keep you at 5 under for the round.
I never got that. I never really understood that
All
No
right.
Man's Sky game. Wasn't for me.
Fairway.
I'm just not into those type games, Matt. Okay, guys, back nine. Here we go. Course ranging here for the TGC Tours. I am Coaster Royalty. So glad you could join us here on this Monday, very warm Monday afternoon here in West Virginia. Hope everyone's doing
Oh, you,
well so far, and that
smashed
their
that.
Monday is going well. The work week has begun. I'm less than 3 weeks till I go back to work. Actually, 3 weeks right on the dot, I believe. So, my summer's coming to an end. Big drive there,
Looking at
347. That makes this
125
hole pretty short from the
yards-ish
gold
to the
tees if
pin
you're
here.
using the big ones. All right, so okay, Jack, I see. That's what I'm going to have to do that too because I don't want to have two different swings. Unless I play one, well, I was going to say unless I play one on the PC, but oh, yeah, Pithy, yeah. I go back August the 12th, so and the kids come back August the 14th, so. Huh? Oh, I go back the 13th and the kids come the 15th. Okay, I was wrong. My wife's a teacher as well, so she had to correct me. 125. This is downhill. This should be the right club.
Looks like this is a beauty.
Sit. All right, that worked out really nice.
All right, you're on the green.
Which tour is going to
All right, a
play
little 6-foot
here? It
putter.
says doubtful. It says CCM. I'm playing from the gold tees, and they wanted to play it from the gold tees because it's like 7,500 yards from the back tees.
Great putting.
Birdie
there for Bird.
time.
6 under for the round.
So yeah, this is CCM.
All right, let's let her rip.
Hey guys, hole 11. No issue on the green here. Yeah, David, we used to do that here in this country, but because we, well, especially here on the East Coast, people have a lot of snow, so we try and we've gone earlier and earlier. When I was in school, early on when I was in school, especially, we didn't go until after Labor Day here, which is first weekend and first Monday in September or whatever. So Darren said we need to start a teachers golf society. Only trouble is we'd have to let Ty Oh, yeah, we'd have to let Justin in. That wouldn't work out, would it? It is. I was just looking at that, Griff. It is a beautiful hole. Truly is. Especially because you've got that little, you know, the river, lake, whatever you want to call it there, little pond. But the fact that, you know, and I've said this before on my channel, I love holes where it looks like an amphitheater, but a natural amphitheater, where you've got the trees that go around the back like that. And that's what I really like about par threes. So, and then you got this, you know, beautiful lake in front of you. This is kind of what you would hope to see when you're out playing real golf for sure. 153. Man, look at that wind pick up. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. I'm gonna hit the 142 because that wind is gonna make this go forever. It's a good strike. Is the wind gonna do its job? It is. It's gonna be a decent shot. That should stop. Ugh. The wind didn't do enough to it.
Okay, nice approach.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, Pithy.
For the
Framing. Yeah,
bird.
excellent. They need to announce something soon for release. Yeah, I agree with that, Gary, but I don't know what they're waiting on. But we know the game's ready, or at least we think it is. Maybe it's not. My thing is, I was wondering if maybe they have already submitted this to Microsoft and to Sony, and maybe they're just waiting until they get the okay, because Sony takes forever. Maybe they're waiting to get the okays from them before they do and make an announcement, so that way they don't have a staggered release. Like they don't want it to come out on the PC and then the Xbox and then the PS4. They might be doing all this at the same time. Really, dog? All right. Oh, it's uphill. Birdie train.
7 under for the round.
You know what's funny, Darren? You say that about Lionsgate. I went back and played Lionsgate again because I'd done it on this channel and I wanted to play it again without being on stream, and I absolutely loved it. I went back and looked at every hole. That course was beautiful, and I don't know if I gave it enough praise
Nice
on
solid
the
birdie
stream,
on
but
that
man, I'll
last
tell you
hole.
what, the
You got
second time that I
another
played
birdie
it,
in the works
woo!
here.
They put a lot of time into that course for sure. Oh, Griff says as of 3 weeks ago they were in the middle of porting it to the console, so that means that they've got to be getting there. All right, guys, this course looks good so far. I've seen no issues. If you guys have seen anything that I've overlooked, just let me know. Oh, what was that? What was that? A perfect slow? Seriously?
Oh, come on!
Well, it's a par 4 too. Oh my goodness, this is a huge par 4 for a for gold tees. Can you imagine this par 4 from the back tees? Wow. It's 500 yards just from the gold tees.
Back on the fairway.
Right, Jax. Just yeah, I think that's what we have a lot. Yeah, plus it's uphill. Yeah, it's a good point. We'll get a par out of it.
This one to save par. Almost.
Yep.
Had a birdie
Pablo, I'm
there.
going to,
Just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
I'll do that
Okay, so
pin number 4.
that'll
I'll get
keep
that
you
done
at
this
7
afternoon.
under for the round.
And I'll get
Here we
that
go.
on there for you
It's
guys.
in the fairway.
Oh, Pithy wants me to... Okay, let me do that real fast. What hole we just play? Nope, it's a par 4. Man, that's just... I can't imagine how long that would be off the back tees, unless he's got the tees very close together. But I didn't look. I should have went and looked.
This one's looking good.
Oh, I can do that. That's right, Pithy. I forgot about that. Yeah, let me do that once. I'll do that right now while it's rolling. Let's see. What hole was that?
And looks like
It's
around
530 yards. So it's not as bad as I thought. But man, for a par 4 that's uphill, I mean, jeez. Is the wind not going to... Okay, there it goes. I was going to say, seriously? Whoa. All right. It's kind of what I expected. I didn't figure it to go that far right.
Wow, you hit that green and under regulation. You can sink the next
Oh,
putt. We'll be cooking
don't
with
even get me
gas,
started
I'll
on
tell you.
Homestead. Oh, I'm just speeding through these putts now.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't want that to drop for eagle, but let's see if we can get that birdie
Yep,
putt.
Pablo, that esports thing does.
Great putt in there for
I
the
will
birdie.
tell everybody that
Sitting at 8 under for
I
the
did
round.
apply and submitting my video this week,
Okay,
so
nice
we'll
fresh
see
hole
how
here. Let's
that
pop
comes
this in
out.
the
Would
fairway.
love to have an opportunity to do that. Well, I could definitely go for it here if I wanted to. But then I'd end up way in the back, so I'm just going to play this like they would on the tour.
Great contact.
Perfect
Nice
fast.
swing.
What?
Oh, come on!
hurt me though. All right, 3653. Got a backstop in the background there. So we'll just knock it down just a little bit. If it goes long, it's okay.
Great.
That's a better strike. Bang. Perfect.
Sweet.
Well, Matt, I'll explain it to you now that we have it out there. The European PGA Tour, along with a media company,
9 under for the round.
In Denmark, I believe. I'm not sure where the company actually is out of, but I think it is. They are partnering with the European PGA Tour, and what they're doing is they are going to, there you go, probably just put it up there. It's an invitational event that you apply for, and it's an esports match play tournament that's going to take place on Griff's course that he's designing. It's an RCR of the course that the actual Danish Open is played at in Denmark. And what they want to do is they are going to fly 8 people out to Denmark the same time that the round or the tournament is going on. You will play in the match play tournament at the same time, at the same venue that the tournament's going on. And they're going to televise, and it's going to be on the live streamed on the internet and things of that nature. And so there's an application process, and they're taking 8 people who are interested, and they're going to do like a casting or kind of like a, I guess they're just going to watch people's videos and decide what people they want and things of that nature. So, yep, I put my hat in there. I wouldn't mind a paid trip over there. I know I'm just probably just, airfare and what have you, but you know what? I don't want to pass up an opportunity like that, and I have the ability to if it's just a weekend type thing, I can take a couple of days off of work. That's not a problem. Okay, that's going to work out.
All right, looking good so far.
No, it isn't. I was afraid of that. I should have put it way farther to the right. Oh well.
Well, I can't get it right all the time. Unlucky. Okay, you're in the rough, but at least you aren't in the real deep stuff.
That's going to go right in the bunker. That one's not. That's going to go way long. Jeez, that came out of there really nice. Wow. Did not expect that. Okay. How about not hitting it in the rough, Dwayne, and that won't happen.
This one's for birdie.
Yeah, it's, I thought with, since I do a lot of streaming and things of that nature, I could use some of my, I'm going to do some clips of my shows, and they want to know kind of what your personality and thing or stuff like. I probably won't I probably won't be chosen to go. I'm not expecting it or anything like that, but I thought I'd give it a shot. That is going way to the right. Wow. Look at that. That was a difficult putt anyway, but I didn't expect it to go that far to the right.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Okay, put that in there for the par. I want to thank everyone for their continued support here on Shenanigans Live. I really like the community that we are growing here. I just want to remind everyone that the Galactic Shenanigans Golf Society will be opened back up for PS4 members once the new game comes back out. We just had a big administration meeting a couple days ago, and we have everything ready to go. So in between the matches here, I'll talk a little bit about some of the things you can expect from our society. Actually, we'll start talking about it now as we play through here. But like I said, with the Galactic Shenanigans Golf Society on the PS4, because the game is going to allow both a main event type area and an alternate event, supposedly, what we're really wondering, if the game is going to allow you to have 2 events going on at the same time. That would be nice for us. We'd like to have that. It's not necessary, but that would really help us do one of the things that we want to do. But in regards to tournaments, your standard tournaments, we're going to have Just, we're going to have your basic tournament. We're going to do it every week. We're going to have one tournament. We're going to have more, but just follow me here. One tournament with 2 rounds. That's just going to be a regular tournament. You're going to have 3 days to play those 2 rounds. Then there's going to be a second tournament, which is going to be more high stakes. It's going to be worth more money. Once people get coins and things of that nature. So you're going to have one standard tournament, one more high stakes kind of tournament. And this is in the main hub, of course. And then in between that, we're going to have a special one-day alternate event, whether it be something like a skins game or whatever we decide each week, but that's going to be included in there as well. Also want to tell everybody that the alternate shot league is going to happen as well, and that will be in our second society, which will be the alternate shot league society. That's part of the Galactic Shenanigans hub. And Darren Fairhurst, my co-administrator, is going to be the one that's taking care of that. And so we've already got 4 teams, I believe, 4 or 5 teams that have already signed up to play in the league. And depending on how many teams we get, it might be a round-robin league where you play once. But you're going to be playing 6 weeks. You're going to be playing 2 matches a week in the alternate shot league. And so that'll be a lot of fun, too. And if we're able to prize out coins, which we think we might be able to do, we're going to be making sure that you are well compensated for that. So those are just a couple of things that we're going to be doing. And I'll talk more about that when we get to the stopping point here today. All right, 10, 20, 30. So I'll apologize, guys. I know I'm playing golf and I'm sitting here talking. So I'll get back to the golf here.
Looking good.
Man, that wind did not take that. I must have. It's not a bad shot. I expected it to be farther to the right, though.
Okay, nice approach. 10-footer here. This is makeable.
I do want to thank everyone for their continued support in regards to monetization. I've had a lot of people subscribe lately with Twitch Prime, which always supports the channel and does help us do things here. And also for those who give me bits, if you do have a Twitch Prime subscription and you'd like to see more stuff of what you see here, just hit that subscribe button and use your free Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime subscription. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it does help our society here. Oh, doubtful. You said it's not available in society tournaments. Well, if that's the case, we'll just do it off of our website. That won't be an issue. We'll do it. We'll just do it as a side deal. I didn't know that, Doubtful. That's news to me. I didn't hear that. Shoot. Yes, Gary, that sign up is on the Shenanigans website. If you go to, here, let me put that in there for everybody. Oh, would help if I type it. Type. If you guys go to this website, and then you'll find the navigation tabs up at the top, and you'll be able to find what's going on. Another thing you're going to be finding on the website is the Elite Friends Golf Society President's Cup. We're having the live draft of that tomorrow at 3 p.m. So we've got a big field of people playing in that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got 24 people playing. Oh,
so
seriously? Oh man, Doubtful. That's kind of disappointing because one of the things that we were looking forward to is that alternate shot. I know a lot of our members really want to be able to play that and have a lot of fun with that.
Putt. We're in the hole. Okay, so that'll keep you at 9.
Right, I'm sure, Matt, that's one of the things we're going to be able to do. At least I hope so. I was just kind of hoping that we could do that in society. Smooth One, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Says makes sense that they would include a multiplayer game mode, but then not include it as an option when playing in society with multiple people. Sarcasm? Man, if they don't do that, it's disappointing, I guess, but it's just something that we really wanted. Try to cut this one in there.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
Oh man, it's not even going to get there. Okay. Yikes. That wind. 20 mile an hour wind in the face. Yeah, if you look at the Shenanigans Golf website, guys, if you take a look at that, it's not completely finished. You'll notice there's a lot of things that I still need to complete. I'm working on that day by day when I have time. But I have had a lot of people say that they really like it so far. So obviously, you're going to be keeping that going with the new society. We'll have all kinds of registrations and things up there for our games that we're going to be playing. Um, some of the other things we're going to be doing in regards to special events, we're going to be doing 2 special events in a 6-month period. And some of those things are going to be like a world match play event that's going to be kind of like a World Cup, where we're going to have like pool play or group stage, kind of like the World Cup in soccer, but we're going to do that with golf, and we'll do that with probably teams of 2. So we'll have fun with that. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Smooth One. You're probably right. Yep, and that's probably why you can't do it in the society either. Oh, that's why. I want to flop it. There we go. What? The wind really took a flop shot that far? Oh,
All
I
right, this
didn't
next
realize
one's
it
for
did
birdie.
that. No, it would have been in my face. That's weird. All right, made the birdie
Nice.
anyway. Birdie time.
And sitting at 10 under now for the round.
I get it, Smooth One. Yeah, I get it. I thought maybe there'd be a way to do it, but if not, we're still going to have a league. You know, if we don't do it in a society, we'll just
on its way.
we'll just do it on the website. We're actually going to have a website where people can submit their scorecards or submit their scores and things of that nature. I'm not as good as TGC Tours. I don't have the ability to put the API and stuff in there, and I don't want to because it's time consuming. But we still, with our administration of 4 people, looking forward to hopefully getting our society as big as we possibly can.
Nice. Should be in the
How do I
fairway.
link my Amazon Prime account to my Twitch account? That is a great question, Spartan. So you can go to Twitch Prime. If you go to Google and go to
Looking
Twitch
at around
Prime,
175 yards to the
um, yeah, if you go to Twitch Prime, there'll be it's very self-explanatory on the website. I don't have it up in front of me, so I don't remember exactly what I had to do. But if you go to Twitch Prime, it'll allow you to link up your Amazon Prime with your Twitch Prime, and then you have access to not only to do what you do here on Twitch, but you also get free games every month. You can get certain perks of things that other people don't have. So. Skins isn't going to be available in societies either. So in other words, societies are going to be just exactly what they are now. But I thought that they said you were going to be able to do the different game styles. I'm anxious to see what they did there, because what's the point of societies and doing different gameplay if we can't do it? I mean, if it's just stroke play again, again, they didn't change anything. See, that's going to really disappoint me, because I thought for sure. I mean, match play's fun and all. I mean, that's what we've been wanting. And
gonna
don't
have
get
to
me.
bite.
Oh man, the wind didn't do anything to that. Jeez, cow.
Well,
Don't get me
hate to
wrong.
say,
I'm
I
glad that they fixed,
told you
the
so.
multiplayer issue. I mean, that's something that we've all wanted, obviously. So I'm happy about that. I'm not trying to degrade everything right off the bat here. Of course, you would check up.
Nice. 4 feet. Let's do this.
Yeah, I get it, Smooth One. But so no team games, but skins don't have to be teams. But then, yeah, I guess you would have to. I mean, I get that. You can't have. I mean, skins in a society. I never
Solid
expected that
par.
anyway.
Well
So in other
done.
words, all you're going to be able to do is
What a
Stableford,
fine score. I
match
think,
play, and
this
stroke
is kind
play
of an easy course.
in the
Make this course a
societies.
little
I
more
mean, we
difficult
had that
next
here.
time.
We just weren't able to
Congratulations on a
do it
fine
because it didn't
round.
work. No, you're right, Daffel. I agree. That's not. You're only. Yeah, that's what we're doing with our skins tournament. We're just doing a private match, 4 people, at a time, and then they go play. That's kind of what we expected for the skins game. But in regards to tournaments, I think maybe I was looking forward to alternate shot tournaments. Now that I think about it, you guys are exactly right. It won't work in regards to being in a society. That doesn't mean that we can't do it off the society. So we're definitely still going to do that no matter what. All right, guys, we just finished up there on Dragon's Pass, -10, not too bad considering I was course ranging. Hippie Stein did a great job with that course, absolutely loved it. Going to give that, I want 4.5 stars. It's not a 5 one for sure, but it's definitely a beautiful course to be played. So we'll do that. I want to favorite that course, and we'll head back into the studio now. Stable Deferred is back in societies at least, which should be fun. I agree. Yeah, Doubtful. I'm really looking forward to being able to do a Stableford tournament just because it's different, you know. And that's one thing I wanted to be able to do on this game. We just never were able to do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all these different things for sure. All right, guys. So give me just a second here. We're going to load up the second course that we're going to be playing this afternoon, which is Celtic Manor Resort. So we're playing Celtic Manor Resort. Guys, just give me 1 second here. There we go. Let me get into the course here. Don't forget, guys, while we are getting into this new course, if you haven't yet followed us on our Twitter page, and I'll duck here for you real fast, our Twitter is @ShenanigansGolf. That's where you'll find all the new information about Golf Club 2019 in regards to our society. And so you can follow us there if you have not done so. All right, Celtic Manor. Come on. As long as they fix my ball spin issue from the test, I'll take it. Chip spin or overspin? Chip spin was a non-issue. Yeah, everybody knows one of my biggest fears and issues is the chipping when everything checks up out of the rough on a downhill lie. Of course, I'm not, I'm sure that stuff will be fixed, so I'm not really too worried about that. But that's one of my big complaints, of course. All right, guys, so what we're doing here for the second one, as you can see, the viewer challenge. I'm not course ranging this course, although I'm sure it will probably be on tour because it's one of Cathalos's courses, and his courses are always beautiful and well done. But what I'm going to do is I had a viewer challenge me to do a round of golf on a course, on a basic regular course, without playing the tips, but not using my driver at all. So I cannot use my driver this entire round, guys. So we'll play from the tips, and the tips are playing 7,384 yards, playing pin set number 1, and we are playing the Celtic Manor Resort. And while it loads up, if you haven't missed any of my videos as of late, you can catch those videos over on our YouTube channel there. The information is on the screen. And if you have not yet done so and you want to make sure you find out when I go live here on Shenanigans Live, you want to hit that follow button there on the Twitch and make sure you turn on notifications so you're notified when we go live here at Shenanigans Live. Don't forget that if you have a PS4 and you're going to have the Golf Club 2019, we would love to have you over at the Galactic Shenanigans Golf Society. You can go over to the website and take a look at that and see what it's all about and see some of the things that we're going to do, as well as we will be streaming every single night here on the channel. So looking forward to that. Can I add a 2-wood? Yeah, I'm just going to keep my regular clubs, which means the biggest club that I have is a 4-wood, guys. So that's what we're going to have for now. Yeah, I noticed that too, Gary, but I don't know how much of an. We'll see. I was a little interested about that, or concerned, I should say. All right, guys, we'll take a zoom out here. We are going to be having to hit the 4-wood, so I've got to remind myself because I didn't take the driver out of the bag. I didn't feel like taking the time to do that. All right, guys, here we go. So this is Celtic Manor Resort. It's a RCR, I believe. I don't know if the Ryder Cup was played here or something was played here, I believe. Oh, it would help if I go back to the. I just hit the drive. Oh my gee whiz, guys. Whoops. Thanks, Jack. I just realized I can't hear it in my ear either. It's like, where is that stupid at? Well, I hit a very, very, very nice drive. So I apologize, guys. I even zoomed out to show you the hole. So here it is. Am I affiliated with TGC Tours? What do you mean by affiliated, Spartan? I can answer any questions that you have. I am not affiliated in regards to like an administrator or anything like that. I am a course ranger, which is what I was doing. I was rangering courses. Pablo, if Pablo is still here in the stream, I believe he is a course. He's a tour director, meaning he is a tour scheduler. And then I believe there are a couple other people who might be in here who have a lot to do with that. So they could probably answer any questions that you have. But no, I am not. I'm affiliated as I play TGC Tours and I'm a course ranger, but I'm not an administrator or anything like that. I do play on TGC Tours. I am in the PGA Tour. Yes, I am. Most of us in here right now are on the TGC Tours. You just joined up this week. Have you played the Q School yet, Spartan? I see that you've got your Twitch Prime on there now. Yeah, we're all volunteers. That's exactly right, Pablo. Nobody's paid for this. Doily does a great job, though. There's no better community in a game, in my opinion, in regards to this type of style game than this one right here. All right, so you just finished up Q School. So you finished up last week or this week? Because it just started this week. So did you play? Let's see, where are they at this week? Did you play Pebble Beach or did you play last week, which was actually on the Chasener? Yeah, tour clubs can do that to you. That's not a bad, if you just started the game, that's not too bad of a score there. Okay, so you played in the shake weight. So what tour did you end up on, Spartan? Look at this, guys. I got to hit a... Oh, not using driver is going to kill me. It'll be hard to score, but you know what? That's the fun of it, right? They want to see if I can score.
This one's a beauty.
Without the driver. I ended up... Oh! Oh, man. I thought that might go in. Oh.
Okay, good approach.
On CCD. Well, that's not a bad place to start out with.
Birdie.
Most of us started in the lower ranks, so you'll be just fine. Good luck to you. Hope to see you up in the big tours. Practice, practice, practice. Now, the only thing, Spartan, and that's the issue, there's only going to be probably 3-4 weeks left max of this game. And then once the season ends for TGC Tours, they're going to be switching over to the new game. So those green speeds are 170. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
And you know what that means, guys.
Go home! That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Oh, well.
Pot in there for par. Even par after the first hole.
Yeah, I started out on the web.com tour. So, but the thing is, guys, I had played this game a lot before I ever found out about TGC Tours. So it wasn't like I just started the game. So that's why I had learned how to play pretty good. Yeah, no driver challenge on soft fairways. Yeah, I noticed that, Smooth One, when I was looking at the thing. I was like, oh no, they're actually soft fairways. Yeah, I believe this held the 2010 Ryder Cup. Yeah. No, yes, we are doubtful. Yes, we are. That's what I said. Once they finish out season 4 on this game, they're switching over, and they said it would be out by October. So we shall see. But that's what they told us. Yeah, or that's not. I mean, that's what I've heard. I haven't seen that anywhere confirmed, but that's what I've been hearing. Oh man, I need to change the ticker. Nobody reminded me of that. Let's see. We are playing. There we go. Well, remind everyone at 3 p.m. I will be back here with some more golf this afternoon. And I'll be playing a couple Survivor courses, so hope everybody can join us at that time. Playing 93 at the 100 Club. Oh, I pulled it. Oh, it's going way left. It's not bad. Oh, no spin this time? Normally I get a spin off my
I think
sand
you could
wedge.
probably
Oh
two
well.
putt from here for the birdie here.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be nasty. Right to left. Semi breaker. It's going to break hard at the hole, it looks like. So we'll throw it out here a little bit. Hey, what's funny, guys, you'll notice that doesn't look like it's going to break that much at all. But if you really zoom in there, it does break right to left. At least I think it does. I could be wrong. Yep, see? Now, you would never have seen that break if you got down there. That's for sure. Birdie
For
time!
the round.
Were you going to stream Pin 4 or just play it quickly off air? Well, I can stream it, Griff. I can definitely do that. Matter of fact, if you want me to do it right
Third
after
hole
this
coming up.
match, I can do that.
Take
I
your
don't have a
best
problem
shot.
staying on. Are you wanting to see it, Griff? I mean, I can definitely do that. That's not a problem. All right, 189, 179. Oh, I didn't.
Looking good.
I didn't even move my cursor. What am I doing? I just got up there and hit the ball. Ended up not too bad, actually. Okay, yeah, Griff, I'll do it. I will do it. I will play it.
Nice. Let's get that
I
putter
can
out.
play it now, or I
This
can. You
is
know
for
what,
birdie.
Griff? I'm going to do it at 3 p.m. I'll do a round because I've only got 1 or 2 courses left. What I'll do is I'll do it on my 3 o'clock stream. I'll ranger a course and I'll play 1 course regular. Yep, just like I did on this one. That's what I'll do. Let's see how much break we have here. Oh my
So
god!
close.
I tell you what, these left and righters kill me. I just don't understand it.
4 feet to the hole. You can do this. Solid par. Well done.
Don't think so,
And that'll
Jack.
keep
You
you
might
at
want to
1
find
under for
somebody
the
else. There's
round.
plenty of Rangers out there who'll play that one. I am not playing that one. There is no way.
Okay, let's give her a smash here.
If you guys want to see an interesting course, go try the what's it called? Something volcano. I forget what it is now. Oh my gosh, it'll give you nightmares. I just about hit the driver. Almost forgot. Oh, a pull hook. Just joined us in the Twitch stream. Welcome in. I'm Coaster Royalty. What we're doing here on Shenanigans Live this afternoon is I've been challenged to play a course.
Okay, looking at.
This is
I'd say
Cathalos' course he
180
just
yards
put out called Celtic Manor Resort. And doing it without playing driver. Yeah, dormant volcano. That's what it is, Jack. That's what it is. Dormant. I don't know, Gary. You've played it, so I think you probably know. 3-6. Well, that's strange. Why is it doing that? Okay.
This one's looking good. Now, okay.
Oh!
Some skill.
What a beautiful
Just
shot that
a
was.
great golf shot. From
What
that
a
distance.
beautiful shot that
Unbelievable.
was, guys.
Yeah, I am impressed. 3 under
The
for the
eagle
round.
has landed. Thanks, Pablo. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate your support, and as always, love the courses that you're choosing for your tour. And beautiful shot there, guys. Take that.
Okay, let's
Not
see what
often do I
happens
hold
here
it out
on
from
this
180. Thank you,
par
Doubtful.
four.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and drop this one into the
All
fairway.
right, hole
and take
5
it
is a
from there.
464-yard par 4. Let's knock it down to the 4 wood. So what's your trick with wind and elevation? I'm struggling with distances. Okay, I'll help you out right here, Spartan, and let you know what I do. Hopefully you can kind of gauge it off that. Of course, it's going to be a little different because I'm driving without a driver
It's
here.
looking good.
But David says, I'm going to message him, Dwayne, see if he wants to pop as he's a friend of mine on PS.
Okay, about 185 yards left to go here.
All right, Spartan, so here you go, right? So it's 183 yards, right? Now, we've got a 7-mile-an-hour wind in our face. What I generally do, a lot of people say it's 1 mile per hour per yard. I don't truly agree with that. For a 7-mile-an-hour wind that's it's not completely in my face, but it's almost in my face, I'm going to actually add 5 yards to that. Okay, that's what I do. All right, now, it's always fill for me on right to left with wind. You eventually, you can get used to it just by playing a lot. But you'll notice the elevation here is 6 feet uphill. For every 3 feet, add a yard. So just like you would, with real math, for every foot, add a yard to your distance. So this is actually playing 185, and if I add that, 5 more on, it's playing 190. So for me, this is playing 190 yards. All right, I've got a right to left slope, but not very much. So I'm going to play it just a little bit out to the right because of that 7-mile-an-hour wind. I look at the green, it's sloping just a little bit from right to left, so that's going to be helpful. And so if I'm playing 190 into the wind, okay, I've got the 192 club. Well, that's going to be long. The 179 club, because it is playing 190, might not be enough. So you have to think, do you want to hit the 5-iron? Well, I think I'm probably going to hit the 5-iron, but I'm going to knock it back a little bit. So then I'm going to use the loft to about right there. And this might be short, but it's my best shot. And I pulled that a little bit, so this is probably...
Heading for the green here.
It would have been a good shot had I not pulled it. So you'll notice there that distance was right on. I pulled it, so I didn't execute the shot, but there you go.
For the bird.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, Spartan, you'll notice right there that I was pretty much pin high. Had I been closer to the, if I'd have been right, I'd have been really good, well off there. But now I've left myself not a terrible putt. All right, left to right, downhill putt. Everybody knows that I miss these, so I'm not expecting this to go in. It's just, I can't do it. I can't force myself because I'm so
All right,
afraid
nice
to be
2-foot putt.
way down the hill, and then I just can't
Great
do it. I
putt,
just
and
can't do
that
it.
is for par.
Yeah, wind is a lot harder to
So
play,
that'll keep you at
especially when
3
you're getting
under for the round.
crosswinds. It's the hardest thing in this game to do, in my opinion. So,
Let's put
yep,
this ball
completely
down
agree
the
with you on that
fairway.
one. All right, guys, hole 6 is a 432-yard par 4. Don't forget, I am doing the no driver challenge today. That's a better drive. Take that.
Good stuff. And we are right around 175 yards out.
All right, so here we have 175. We have a crosswind, so I don't really mess with the distances too much with the crosswind. Some people do. I do not. All right, so I'm going to play 168. It's downhill there, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. All right, play it way over here. It looks about right there, I think. It's a better strike.
Heading for the green.
All right, use that slope now. Come on, hit that slope. There we go. Perfect. Ah, it's almost too much. Wow, it's going to roll off the green. Woo! That's a big slope there. Okay. Is this the first of Cathal's courses you've played on stream before? No, it is not, David. I'm going to chip this just because I can. No! No!
3
Oh, well,
feet to
probably
the
should
hole
have
here.
putted that one, but that's okay. All right.
Well, you could have had a bird
No,
there. I
David,
think
I
you
have
know
done a
that,
lot. Let me
but,
go look at some
next
of his
time,
courses here.
those ones will
I don't
drop.
remember. Oh, I just
And
hit the
that'll
wrong
keep you
button.
at 3 under
Sorry
for
about
the
that.
round.
Let me see. Oh, come on. Come on, advance. Come on.
Okay.
So you know
this
how
is
good he
hole
is.
number
Oh,
7.
yeah, absolutely,
Quality.
David. I
Let's do
love
this.
his courses. I absolutely love his courses. Let me see. No, I don't want that. I want course details. So, oh, I can't because that's right. All right, we'll do it afterwards. How do you gauge how far short to land? For example, okay, I'll show you that too. I will show you that too. Although this is going to be a difficult one to do that because, well, but I'll show you anyway. All right, so with the wind here, it's playing, I'm going to say, so add 8 to that, 215, down 3, so 214. So let's say what I do is I get the math done, and then I go and put that number right in the center, right there where the cup is. All right, now for each box, I consider that a yard. So here, because I'm hitting a hybrid, I'm going to want to hit it at least 7 or 8 boxes back. So 1, 2, 3, so that's 2, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I want to hit this 207, probably 206. So with a 4 hybrid, I can do it that way. Or I can dial it down and hit the 192 club, and I can push back, which is what I'm going to do. So I need to get it to 204, but I got that 9-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm going to just knock it down a little bit, and we'll see where this takes us. You know what I did? I did that backwards. Let me try that again. 207, I got 9-mile-an-hour wind, so it's actually coming this way. So it's actually playing 199. Let's try that again. 199. Sorry, I was trying to talk and do it at the same time. So 199 right there. All right, so 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92. Yeah, the 5-iron is going to be the perfect club here. Good strike. So this could be close or it could be really short. See, I didn't land it. I landed it way too short. So I landed it about 2 boxes too short, and that's why I came up a little bit short. Actually, that would have been perfect. We had a slope on the green there,
Nice
so hopefully that
approach
helps you.
around the green.
Yep, sorry,
All
Doubtful.
right,
I was.
12-footer here.
That'd have been bad if I'd have hit that because I'd have been way off. All right, let's see here. Let's look at the pin. Hopefully that didn't confuse you, Spartan. I apologize for that. I'll do it again on the next hole to help you out again. I'm terrible at these because I never know how much it's going to hit and go left on me. It's about right there, probably. Nope, too far to the right. I knew it. Those drive me crazy because I just don't know how hard it's going to kick left right off the bat. Because that's my biggest issue in this game is when you're putting like that in real life, it doesn't shoot way to the left just because you're on a side slope. It does a little bit, but not like this game. So generally take 3 to 5 yards off for roll. And again, Spartan, it really depends on what club you're using.
Here we go.
Okay, guys, back to my 4-wood we go. Yeah, definitely more for long irons. Absolutely. Yep. So I would say anything from a 6-iron on, maybe even 7-iron. I obviously go less and less.
Very nice.
I usually try
All
3
right, we
boxes for a
are
9-iron,
190 yards out.
and again, it also depends on the firmness of the greens. You know, if you're I mostly play on firm greens, so I'm used to it. Um, but yeah, just yep. That's there's one thing I do like is in regards to this simulator is that it's as close as you're ever going to get for a golf simulator. 3-6. So it's playing 191 with just a short wind in the face. It's coming at us just a little bit. So let's just say it's playing. Yeah, I go 179 club here. I think. Might not be enough club, but
Beauty.
we'll see. Get up. Yep. Should have hit the 192 club there, guys. Just really too short. I was afraid to be long, but I still have a putt, I guess.
And we're putting from
Can't be too
about
complaining.
28 feet out.
All right, so it's definitely going to move left up there. It's going right first, but how much? Not that much. Too hard. Was it skidded on me? Turn!
Oh, I really wanted you to have that one.
I just can't buy a putt today. Of course, who's going to make 40 footers?
And that'll keep you at 3 under.
Sometimes,
for the
David,
round.
sometimes. Well, guys, it's really hard to score when you're not hitting driver off the tee and
Okay,
you're
let's
making
put this
yourself hit
ball
really
out
long irons in.
there.
But that's fun of it. My goal was to be under par, so that's what we're trying. A pull hook.
Oh, come on!
Made this hole extremely long.
Ugh.
Gee whiz. Well, at least it's not bad. Came out of there nicely. It's just going to leave me a humongous shot in for a third. Well, one of the holes that I
Okay,
wanted to
back on the
birdie too,
fairway. Let's
guys.
see about hitting
Oh,
this green, huh?
look at this. My
Looks
third
like
shot's
about
200 yards in
205
because I
yards
hit a
to the pin here.
4 wood off the tee and I hooked it. Oh, it's terrible. All right, 221. What the 210 club? It's fine.
This one's a beauty.
All right, tips on putting speed. Well, I'll show you what
Yeah,
I
on the
do.
dance floor,
And
that was
again,
good, good,
putting is the
good,
worst
good.
part of my
This
game,
one's for
so
birdie.
I'm probably not the person to be. And these guys can probably give you better tips than me. But for example, here you'll notice that it's the hole is playing 9 feet 3 inches down. That's where it's at, so it's a downhill putt. What I do first is I go to the worm cam, okay, and I look. I don't trust the beads. Try to put the beads out of your head. At least that's what I tell people. I line up, and I know you guys can't see it because I've got graphics up. But what I like to do is I put. You guys can't see it on my. It's bigger there, so I'll put it up there. I'm trying to look at my screen here. So you'll notice that the line there, I put it parallel, all right, to the bottom of my TV screen. And then I look to see how much break there is. So I'll do that one. So you'll notice this is giving me a little bit of a left to right break. And that one's giving me a little bit too. So it's just a little bit, but it's downhill. So you want to make sure you play enough of it to make sure it goes in the hole, but you also don't want to hit it too hard. So what I do for speeds on downhill is I bring the red line back a little bit, and that's to deaden the putt some. And then now what I typically do, and I'll show you, let's see, is it this one? Yeah. Some people like to go to this angle. I use my back foot. Back foot, if I pull back to there, that's 20 feet if I were going uphill or straight. That's 20 feet. to my back foot. Okay? So in this case, I want to hit it just slightly before my back foot. And I still missed it. And see, I'm terrible at left to right putts. And I didn't hit, and look how far that's going down the hill. See, that's what I hate about this game. It doesn't matter how much you put back, that thing's still moving. It's ridiculous.
All right, 12-footer here.
So now it's up the hill. There's actually some yellow there, which is really interesting because you don't see that a lot on Cathlow's courses. But if I were rangering, I'd have to say that it's not illegal, but there's just a little hint of yellow there. That's not like illegal or anything. All right. So now it's going to go left to right up the hill and then straight. And it went left.
Slightly
Jesus.
to moderately
See,
disappointing
don't
there.
look at me when I'm putting because that's ridiculous. I didn't see
Yeah,
that at
we
all.
dig out the scorecard
I
here.
did not see that at all. That green is,
Round
in
after
my
9,
opinion,
looking
garbage.
Fantastic. Coming off a bit of a bogey on
Yeah,
the last
it's
hole.
a
Let's
it's
see
a
if we can
field
do
game
better here.
sometimes, and I'm a terrible putter. That's why I'm on the PGA Tour and not the World, and why I'm getting ready to get demoted. So, don't look at me for putting, as I warned you. But I did move it back, Doubtful. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter how far I pull it back because then that affects the right to left, and I'm terrible at it. People tell me that all the time, Doubtful. You're not the first person to tell me. And I can't. I'm not going to because it just affects then it affects the left to right. I've practiced and practiced and practiced it, and I cannot do it. Everybody knows I hate bogeying par
Looks
fives.
like this is a beauty.
It's too much. Sit, go in the hole, do something. Yeah, but if I know that, I get that,
Nice
Doubtful. But
little
like I
approach
said,
shot.
it will go left.
Okay,
It'll
let's
make
see
it
what you
right
can
here.
do with this
I'll show you.
7-footer.
I'll pull this one all the way back, and it will affect it going left to right. I'm telling you. Because this is a left to right putt down the hill. Now that was pretty
Nice
straight in,
putt
so
out there for the birdie.
nothing I can really do on that. I can't complain
under
about
for
that.
the
I can
round.
Doubtful. Trust me, I know, and I get it. I see people stream all the time, but
All
I
right,
really
let's let
struggle
her
with it
rip.
for some reason. Yes, it does, Spartan. No, it is not just a reference. It definitely affects the speed. It's like if you were in real life and you hit the ball on the toe of your putter to slow it down, like I do. That's what I do in real life. That's what that's designed for, supposedly. All right, guys, I've got to hit the 4-wood off the tee here. Hopefully this time not get a fast. There we go. I did get a fast, but
It's
not on
looking
the downswing. But I'm going to keep trying it, Doubtful, because I know, and I'm anxious to see what the new game is going to do with that as well. The downhill, are you going to be able to pull it back like that again? Because if I can do it from the beginning, I just didn't have anybody like you giving me tips back then when I started, and then I got used to playing, and it's like, yeah. You see birdie time? It's not on my screen, but I clicked it again. Sorry, Jack. Thanks, Jack. I see. I don't see it. I've got my screen. What you guys are supposedly seeing up on my screen here, and it didn't show it. So. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it does. That's the only one that sticks. I don't get it. I even changed the parameters on it. Is this going to be the right flop distance? It should be.
Oh,
Sure, why not? Go in the hole.
5 under for the round.
The eagle has landed. 2 eagles on this. Yep, you know it, Smooth One. My struggles are real. My struggles
All
are
right, next
real.
Stop. Let's hope for some fairway.
All right, another 4-wood off the tee. For those of you who are just joining us and you're wondering why I'm hitting 4 wood off the tee, I've
Looks
been
like you're getting the
challenged on
short
this
stuff
game.
Here.
Well, it is on a timer, Jack. That's the thing. I don't know why that's the thing. I have all of these on timers, and I don't understand why it does it. But anyway, for those of you who are just joining us, I am playing a course or a challenge that someone has done to me to play this course without using a driver. So I've been having a lot of difficult shots here. All right, this one's playing 198 with an 8-mile-an-hour wind, so I'm going to have to knock it down just a little bit. I pulled it. Yep. Felt that one. That's going to be left. Yep. Felt the pull. It's amazing how just a little bit of a pull affects your shot in this game. Supposedly it's even worse in the next game when you're using tour clubs. You want to check up on me? Nope. Not this time. Good. Oh, let me guess. You're going to roll off the green. That's ridiculous.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
David, I don't think it just happened to be where I was. It's not going to show up on anybody else's, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Nice, that'll work for par.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, Smooth One, and that's
keep
what I
you
saw as
at
well.
5 under for the round.
How you doing, Jeremy? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Man, got all the big wigs in here today. Got all the great course designers in here. So just another one stops in. Thanks for stopping in. Designer of the great Cincinnati Club. I love, love, love the fact that the community comes in and supports my channel, especially those who are designing. I love giving them a chance to get their course out there and people to view that course. So keep designing, guys, and I'll keep publishing, that's for sure. 196, so it's playing 2, let's just say it's playing 202. Now the question is, do I have enough to get there with the 192? I should, being downhill. Oh, keyboard shot. It's too much.
Good.
Sit. Sit. Oh.
Okay, I think you'll be 2-putting from here. And for the bird.
What are you working on now, Jeremy, or is it a surprise? I can't make a left to right putt.
All right, but a 3-footer here. Nice putt.
Oh, 4 courses. Jeez.
Okay. So
yeah, I could. I just don't know how you guys do it.
Okay,
You definitely
it's time
deserve
to
all the
send this
praise in the
ball
world,
on its
man, because
way.
there's no way I would get so confused. Oh. All right, back to the 4-wood we go. I'll take 5 under for not getting the used driver. I've been having a lot of really hard shots coming. Oh, another pull hook. What was that, Dwayne?
All right, looking good so far.
Next out will be Briarcliff Hollow Country Club. Interesting. Really like that name.
Okay, this one's looking to be around 240 yards out.
All right. Well, unfortunately, this is going to go long, because if I hit the 221 club, it's not going to get there. All right. All right, what's this green doing? Is it going left at all? Yeah. I pushed it. And it's long anyway. Go off the green. Thank you.
In the rough, but close to the green. Let's chip this on and start putting.
Look at this. Oh, jeez. Well, we'll hit it over here because it's going to go left to right for sure. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Man, I almost thought about flopping that. Probably should have. Woo!
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
Another left to righter. Gee, many Christmas.
That'll work for par.
All right, just doing the par fest here
And
for you
that'll
guys.
keep you at 5 under for the round.
Once again, for those of you who have continued the support for
let's
today, I'll be back
bunker
at
in the
3 p.m.
fairway.
here this afternoon as I will be course ranging the fourth pin at the greens at Old Rasputin. I'll be doing that. That needs to be done, so I'll be doing that for a fellow designer here. And also, we'll be doing another course in the Survivor Series, so be looking forward to that coming up. If I have any more to play, that is. Give me an 18-hole list of template style
right,
and
looking at,
distance, and I'll start
120
creating
yards or
one
so
from your
to the pin.
directions. I tell you what, there's a course here that I play called Woodridge Plantation, and I wish someone would make that because that course is so beautiful. Three, 6, 9, 121.
Looking good.
Wow, it's downhill. I didn't look at the green, guys. That's my fault there. Could have been a lot
For
closer.
the birdie here.
All right. This is going to move just a little bit to the right, not a lot.
That was brilliant.
Birdie time.
6 under for the round.
I was thinking of doing one similar to CGC style, flattish plot, but with subtle elevation, but my hang up is I do not know the templates well enough. Uh-oh, seems like we got some more
Nice bird on that last
discussion on
hole. Let's
course
see another one.
collaboration here going on. There we go, perfect, perfect.
Nice, should be in the fairway.
It's almost like playing with player. Well, no, player clubs
All
still
right,
gets
looks
farther
like
than
you're
this, so
about
it's almost like playing with
245
standard
yards
clubs,
out
guys.
at this point.
All right, so 8, 16, 24, 233, but with the 9-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah, I'd say that's probably right. 221. We want to get a good bounce.
Heading for the green here.
Too much. Slow down. Slow down. We'll take that. Not bad. Didn't know how much the wind was going to take it. How long does it take you guys to build a course?
Okay, for the birdie.
That's the question. And again, for these guys, the ones who do it really well, and if you're in here, Spartan, you're seeing a lot of the designers of these courses. It takes a lot of time, months and months, if you're doing it from beginning to end, like Smooth One said there, and if you really put time into it. Trust me, we have a lot of junk out there. These guys do not produce junk. Turn! That ball never turned. Wow.
Oh, man. All right, nice little 2-foot putt. Solid par. Well done. And that'll keep you at 6 under for the
Yep.
round.
If you're doing it right, Spartan, it will take time. All right, guys, hole
Okay,
17,
here
a
we
215-yard par 3. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 214. This probably will not make it up that hill.
Heading for the green here.
Oh, get up. Oh, okay. I would much rather be there than long. That's why I played this shot.
All right, this next one's for birdie.
Once again, if you have not hit that follow button yet and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that follow button and turn the notifications on so you're always ready to go when we go live. So I see a lot of new faces in here. And if you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do that so you're always notified when we go live for more content. I'm telling you, this game has me like rigged. Like I hit that perfectly, and it said, "Nope, I'm going to dart to the right. It's not going in that hole. Any left or right putt will not go in for you." And then I missed a comeback.
Man.
Oh my god! Because that one, see, that doesn't make any sense. Like it darts one time and doesn't dart the next. It's absolutely ridiculous.
All right, there's your bogey. Good putt there. Sitting at 5 under for the round.
Ridiculous.
Let's put this drive in the fairway. Nice. Sweet.
Spin. Thank you.
All right, about a 3-footer here. And
Finish out with birdie time. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll tell you what, guys, that is a
Well,
beautiful,
congratulations
beautiful
on a fine
course. I
round
know
of
it's an
golf. It
RCR,
is,
so
however, one of the easier
we'll
courses,
do
so let's
that,
try
and we'll
something a little
favorite that
different
course because I
next
want to come
time.
back and play it when I'm able to use my driver. But there you go. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Did a round without using my driver and shot 6 under par. So I will take that playing from the tips. Really enjoyed that. How you doing, Jakey Robo? I apologize, buddy. You just came in as I'm finishing up. So I will be back at 3 p.m. this afternoon, so maybe you'll be able to catch me at that time. I want to thank everyone for their support here on the channel this afternoon. I'm going to go back into the studio now and remind everyone that, once again, I will be back at 3 p.m. this afternoon. We'll be doing another course rangering up as we play the greens at Old Rasputin. We'll be doing that for a fellow designer here, as I believe Griff wants me to play that this afternoon, so I'll do that for him and make sure that gets put on the schedule. I think Pablo wants to use that for an upcoming course on the tour. And then I'll also be doing another round. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'll see if I have any survivor courses, or if you have something that you would like me to do. If you want to see a challenge, leave that in the comment section there, and I will maybe do that here at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Also, we'll have an evening stream later tonight where I'm going to be showing a brand new game that I just purchased and playing, just to kind of give an idea of what it's like. And so I like to do other things other than play golf, but I love my simulator games, so hope you can join us for that as well. That's going to wrap things up here for the Shenanigans Live episode here at noon. Like I said, be back at 3 p.m. Thanks for everybody in the chat room for all their discussion and talk, and thanks to all the designers out there who continue to make great courses like Celtic Manor, like Dragon's Pass, and Cincinnati Club. And I don't want to leave anybody out, but all these guys make great courses. Make sure you look their names up. You can find them there on the TGC Tours forums as well. All right, we'll be back at 3 p.m. So for everybody here at the Galactic Shenanigans Golf Society, I am Coaster Royalty. And until next time, we hope you continue to hit the ball straight. And remember, only you can prevent bad courses. Have a good afternoon.